It's the Refined Reseller. Thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. I recently sold a creepy thing, a nerdy thing, and a bunch of other things on eBay, and I made a lot of money selling them, so check it out. Coming right up, a variety of items I recently sold on eBay. I hope you take the time to watch this video because you can learn what you need to be on the lookout for. So let's get started. The first item I want to show you is one that I made the most profit on, so let's go ahead and take a look. Here's the item. This is a lot of 4,000 Spellfire Master the Magic cards. I went to an estate sale on a Thursday, the very first day of the sale. There were 4,000 cards. They wanted 10 cents a piece, so that's $400. I was not going to pay that, so I went on the very last day. I got all 4,000 cards for $50. Now, I did know a lot about them. I did know what the value of them were, so I thought I would just put them on auction, which I did. I started the bidding at $699, and somebody made a bid, and I shipped them out today. So a $50 investment turned into a $699.99 sale. Here is the creepy item. This is a set of Actar 911 infantry CPR training mannequins. I sold the lot for $150. I did pay $50 for them. I thought I could get a little bit more, but this is what I did. I took a best offer of $150. I also have 5 adult ones that I currently have listed for $299, and I'm confident that those will sell as well. Now here's a pair of cowboy boots. I paid $5 a pair. I bought 6 pairs of cowboy boots. These sold for $59.99. These are Lucchese 1883 women's cowboy boots. Here's another pair, the same brand. These sold for $71. Yet another pair, and these sold for $61. And here's another pair that I sold. This is a pair of old Gringo cowboy boots. They are really nicely embroidered. They were in the box. I paid $20 for these, and these sold for $175. I did put them on auction, and I got 4 bids. Next up is a product that I have bought before. This lady had a bunch of these Rodin and Feels face stuff to make you look younger. I asked her how much she wanted for everything, and she said, are you ready for this? $3. So I paid $3 for all of these items you were about to see that I sold. Here's the very first one. This is renewing serum. It sold for $30. Here's something very similar. It sold for $32. And here are some enhancement micro dermabrasion 4 packs of paste. They sold for $17. And I think that right now we are at $79 in total sales. Another 40, that's 119. This is a micro exfoliating roller. Another one right here sold for $35.99. This is a tube, it's a daily cleansing mask. And yet another one, this is an exfoliator tip. It sold for $34.99. So when you add it all up, that's almost $200 worth of sales for something that I paid $3 for, and I still have some. Now here's a very nice item. This is a Virgin Saints and Angels necklace. I saw this at a garage sale. The lady was asking $50 for it. I really didn't know much about it, but I paid the $50 and I ended up selling it for $119.99. So, you know, I ended up doubling my money. I usually like to do better than that, but that's okay. It was a rather higher priced item than I normally sell. Now these are Amoco oxygen latch valves. I bought about 100 of these. At an estate sale, I paid $30 for all 100, and I've sold a bunch of these. This one sold for $24.99, and this one sold for $29.99. I have a bunch of them left. This is a pretty cool item. This is a Dandy Collector's Big Greeter Head. I bought 7 of these at a garage sale. I paid $2 a piece. This one sold for $19.99, and this one right here, this is a rabbit. It sold for $19.99 as well. Here's another lot of porcelain china powder paint that I bought. Again, I went to an estate sale. There were about 1,500 of these. I got all 1,500 of them for $100. I'm putting them in lots of 100, and I sold this one for $73.99. This is the third lot that I have sold, so I now have 12 lots left, and I'm doing very well with them. Next up is this Doterra Essential Oil. I bought about 30 of these at an estate sale. I only have a couple left. I think I have 2 left after this. This one sold for $18.99. I paid $2 for each one of these. Then I bought some old engine manuals and stuff in a lot. I paid $20 for the entire lot. I've sold a bunch of them. This one sold for $29.99. This one sold for $9.99, not a lot of money, but it's from 1930, Military Engineer Magazine. Then I sold this one, Power Plants for Aerospace Vehicles. It sold for $15. And then I sold this. This isn't the same thing. This is something totally different. This is Tactica, an historical approach to ancient wargaming. I paid $1 for it, and it sold for $19.99. Here's a tennis racket I bought. I think I bought 3 tennis rackets. I paid $5 for all 3 rackets. This one sold for $38. Again, when you see tennis rackets, you got to really look them up. There's so many different kinds out there. This one happened to be a decent one. Again, it sold for $38. This is a TV Guide cover portrait from 1983, Richard Chamberlain. It is the Thornbirds series. It's 16 by 20. I think I bought 10 of these, very similar ones. I had Mark and Mindy. I had some, let's see, a Farrah Fawcett. I sold some other ones as well, but this one sold for $69.99. I did pay $20 for it, but I made a little money on it. Next, I sold this Lego Ninjago starter set. It sold for $34.99. I paid $1 for it. Lego always sells well for me, especially new in the box like this one was. So some more painting products. This is Plaid Folk Art Outdoor Opaque acrylic paint, a lot of 18 bottles. They sold for $49.99. I probably bought 300 of these bottles in a lot for 40 bucks. So I've made my money over and over and over again. This is a Funko. This is Star Wars Chewbacca. Funko Fabrications Soft Sculpture. And as you can see, I made a mistake on this listing. I spelled Chewbacca wrong, as you can see right here. I left off the B, but it sold anyway for $9.99. I think I have 7 of these, so I'll just keep selling them. This is Gran Turismo 6th Anniversary Edition. I bought some of these. I bought the 5th edition. It's worth about $3 for some reason. The 6th edition sold for $39.99. I paid $1 for it. Next up is this vintage Heath Kit electronic design experimenter. I paid $5 for it. It sold for $38.90. As you can see, I made another mistake. I have to be really more careful when I'm listing things because I have it listed as a Heat Kit. It's not a Heat Kit, it is a Heath Kit. I left out the H, but it sold anyway. You know, I guess I just got lucky. Sometimes I will make a mistake. I need to go back and check all of my listings before I punch the List Now button. This is an LSU Tigers purple jacket. It's a blazer. I paid $10 for it at an estate sale, probably from the 1960s. I could tell by the logo of the tiger, and it sold for $75. Here's another piece of clothing. This was brand new. This is Walls coveralls. I actually bought about 7 of these at Salvation Army. I paid $7 for each pair of coveralls, and this one sold for $45. Then I sold this Prada leather belt. I paid $1 for it at an estate sale. When I saw that it was Prada, I knew that it would sell, and sure enough, it sold for $55. Next, I sold a couple of vintage Motorola vacuum tubes. I think I probably bought about 60 of these in a lot at an estate sale for $5. And this one right here sold for $9.99. And here are 2 that I grouped together, and these sold for $17. So there you have it, a wide variety of items I recently bought at garage and estate sales, and I made a lot of money selling them on eBay. You can make the money too. You just have to know what to look out for, and I really hope this video taught you something and you learned something from it. If you did, please take the time to like it, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. This is the Refined Reseller saying, as always, do like me, buy low, sell high, good sourcing, good selling, and I'll see you next time.